Snider and Carroll face each other in the first round of the Class 6A sectional playoffs. The Panthers and the Chargers played a close game in Week 2 of the regular season. Snider won that game 21-20. A blocked extra point by Reese Thomas proved to be the difference.
We expect a big challenge like we did in the regular season. I expect a hurdle that they're going to throw at us in the postseason that they always do. And we just have to deal with that adversity, and we got to come out with a dub.
We definitely expect a big challenge from them. They're a great team. Their defense is really good. The score 21-20 in the regular season, we definitely weren't happy with that, and we feel that we need to extend the lead this game.
This marks the third year in a row the two teams have met in sectionals. Snider beat Carroll in both the 2017 and 2018 playoffs.
That's always exciting, sectional is always exciting. They're a good team, so it's always fun to play them, and yeah, the third year, so hopefully get another win.
Snider finished the regular season at 7-2, their 11th winning season under head coach Kurt Tippmann. Their two losses were against Homestead and Dwenger, which are the top two teams in the SAC.
The biggest thing that's evident from our 7-2 record is when we're playing against good teams, we got to do a better job of being consistent and making plays when those opportunities present themselves, and that's something that caused us to not prevail in some of those games. And then, overall consistency in the way we play, both on offense, defense, and special teams.
Carroll finished the regular season at 6-3, improving off their 3-7 campaign in 2018. They started the season by beating Lures 42-0, and though they lost to Snider and Dwenger, those games were only decided by one possession.
I'm very pleased with how we played this year, but I still think that we could have done better in those close games, but that's something we learned from. I'm excited to see how we do this postseason because we're going to build off our season, and I think we're playing our best football towards the end of the season, so it's time to build off that.
Head coach Doug Dinan has led the Chargers to 8 winning seasons. Before his time at Carroll, he spent 17 years on Snider's coaching staff. Russ Isaacs was the head coach, and Kurt Tippmann was also on that staff.
The time there was very beneficial. The time was well spent. I'm very close with their staff, and a lot of the principles of the program, that is at Carroll High School now were brought and taught to me when I was at Snider.
The Chargers' offense has several key playmakers, including leading receiver Leighton Mitchell and running back Evan Harris. But quarterback Jeff Becker is a sophomore and a first-year starter. Nonetheless, he is the third leading passer in the SAC, with over 1,500 yards and 14 touchdowns. He is also the Chargers' leading rusher.
He doesn't play like a sophomore. Coming in with no varsity experience, he really has played pretty well, and he stepped up and filled the role that we needed.
The Panthers also have plenty of talent on offense, including senior quarterback John Barnes and senior receiver Alonzo Derrick. But in the ground game, Lenny, Bennett, and Cameron Trotter continue to carry the load. Bennett and Trotter are both seniors, and last year they backed up leading rusher Anias Lockett. This year, they've combined for over 1,500 yards on the ground.
We've grown from freshman to senior year because we've gotten bigger, stronger in the weight room, and then we've also improved our techniques out in the field as well, so we've grown a lot.
Snider's defense has pitched 3 shutouts this year, and in 5 of their games, they held opposing quarterbacks to under 50% passing. They have plenty of senior leadership from guys such as tackle Janini Belizaire, defensive back Jayshawn Underwood, and linebacker Nick Peasley.
Defense wins championships, so we have to really stiffen up this game. They have a really good quarterback at Jeffrey Becker, and we have to shut them down, their run game and their pass game overall.
Carroll's defense has held 7 opponents to 2 scores or less. That includes shutouts against Lures, Northside, and Concordia. The Chargers also have plenty of senior leadership from players like Ray Vollmer and Lincoln Lance in the secondary, as well as defensive linemen Larry Sible and Matt Ottenweller, who are their leading pass rushers.
Our defense has played, very well all year long. They're very physical. They're very good at taking the ball away, creating turnovers, limiting teams to get in the end zone. And so, they have really has been the catalyst to the whole program throughout the whole season is the defensive play. And so we're very pleased with the defense.
This is Thad Goff for Summit City Sports. Snider hosts Carroll at 7 p.m. Friday night at Spooler Stadium.
Here's a snap. Give to the tailback. No, he looks to throw. Play action. Going deep. Over the top. Left side. He's got a man wide open. Caught. Touchdown. Tyler Morrison, I believe, number 3 on the reception, and a huge play for the Carroll Chargers.
Ball. And it's Trotter off the right side. Give that man 6 points. Touchdown, Snider Panthers. Trotter runs over to the official on the far side.
It's Mix on the beat.